Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I've gotten a packet and it has been awaited for a long time. Back in the end of March, actually the last day of March, the company BANGGOOD, and I'm trying very hard not to make any jokes about that. This is kind of a men's channel. We can all kind of agree that banging is good, so BANGGOOD is good. So well, I'm just gonna translate it into it's fucking good. They contacted me and they wanted me to do a review of one of their products on their homepage, and they have tons and tons and tons of products on their homepage. I will link to that, maybe have a nice logo or something right over here, but links in the description. I could go to their web shop and I could pick anything for $80 and they would send it to me, and well, I should just do a review to you. So I went there and I used a lot of time because it's really hard to pick something when there is so much to pick from. It was not like that I really needed anything special, so I got this, and let's just unbox it and see what I got. Okay, here is the box. So let's cut this open. Yeah, if you've read the description, you probably already know what this is. It's a piece of bubble wrap. Now, this is a TV box. It's one of these small Android devices. I've had a lot of these already, and I still have a lot of these because I really enjoy them. They're pretty awesome, but from time to time I kind of upgrade to the new one, and this is the new one. It has 4 cores and it has 8 GPUs. And it should be able to handle H265, Wi-Fi, gigabit internet, gigabit LAN, eMMC, and the new Kodi, which is the thing that displaces XBMC as a media center. And it's the MXIII 4K TV box. And there is a lot. There's some YouTube stuff. Video center. Wonder what that does. Smart Android TV box, home entertainment. Yes. I actually use this box to connect to my TV and I watch YouTube videos on it. When I'm not at my computer, I connect it to a TV and, well, not this one, but I have another one. Let's go and see what's in here. It has had some bumping. I hope it's still good. It's BANGGOOD. Okay, we have a remote. Nice little one. Very simple. We have a power supply, and it has European Danish plugs. I think they've forgotten to put anything in here. It's so light. 5 volts, 2 amps. We have a micro USB to USB connector. Wonder what that is for. We have the box itself, and we have an HDMI cable. That's fancy. And we have a piece of paper. It's really not much of a manual though. Okay. And it has something about setting up the Wi-Fi, the Ethernet, the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspot. Not sure that we want to do that. Something about the cables, and not really that interesting. So here's the box. This is some really weird plastic. Oh, cool. And here is the box. They make these rubbery materials or surfaces. They treat them with something and it makes it feel like rubber, but it's really plastic. Input 5 volt 2 amps, made in China, and there is a label down here, and this should be the 16 gigabyte version. Gigabit. There is an on button and an LED right there. And let's see, we have some inputs here. I think this is just for air intake, heating something. I have no idea if there's any fans in this. I forgot to put screw holes in here. I really want to plug it in before I break it. We have an SD card slot, and these devices, they can do 32 gigabytes of SD cards, micro SD cards. There is the OTG connector, which is not, is it? Does that fit there? Oh, it does actually fit there. So that's what that's for. Cool. Yeah, only place that fits. Then we have two USB connections. We have the power connector. We have the AV connector. You need a special plug for that. We have the network. We have the HDMI connector right there. And we have it's the SPDIF. It's for the sound connection that goes over fiber optic thingy. I use that at home. I don't use it here at my playhouse, but well, not much to it. With a remote. Let's see if it comes with batteries. It does not come with batteries, so I need to go catch a couple of batteries somewhere. So let's go plug this in. Here is my TV in my living room here at my playhouse, and down here I have the one that I use right now. It's a B-Link. I think this has gone out of production. I was looking at it. I was gonna tell you if this was available at BANGGOOD, but well, they don't have this particular box anymore. They have the later models, which is very expensive, but this one is actually very similar, but still an upgrade. It's more powerful. This box is cheaper and more powerful than this box. I'm gonna disconnect the old box and we're gonna plug in the new box and see all the nice features. Hopefully that is. So let's go closer and check that out. I did actually do a review on this box when I got it. It's a few years old. So let's power that off and unplug all the things in it. There's, oh, don't go down there. Nope, stay here. I have a little receiver for my mouse here. I use a regular wireless mouse to control it, and I have a little SD card here. It's a 8 gigabyte. I don't think I use it. I just plugged it in there so that it wouldn't get lost. So this has probably the same connections as the new one. Start by taking the power supply. We need that in just a little bit. And let's see, they are much alike, those two. So probably the same power system. But this one is only 2 amps and the old one was 3 amps. So maybe this one is more power efficient. Yeah, this is the old power supply, and it says down here that it's 3000 milliamps, so that's 3 amps. So we'll put that on the side for a second or two. Now we're gonna plug in the new power supply, and my plug is right over here, very convenient. There, plugged in. So, and I don't think we need this right now. I forget what this OTG is. I'm sure a lot of you can remind me, but can you tell me why this is smart? I haven't used it for anything as of yet, but well, do tell me why this is handy. It seems the whole bottom of it is rubbery so that it don't slide around too much. Still, it turns kind of funny. It's like it's meant to be able to turn, but not to slide. Weird. Okay, we're gonna attach the TV, and the TV is just an HDMI connection. Plug that in. This box has wireless. It has both normal wireless and 5G wireless, but well, I have a connection for it, so it doesn't need to be wireless. But let's plug in gigabit Ethernet just to have that. Let's put in this to control it with the mouse, like that, and I'll plug in the SD card as well. I'm not sure that there's anything on that, but well, they do provide this nice HDMI cable. I haven't had it out of the bag, but it's a real drag to get up behind the TV here and plug that in. So I'm just gonna be using the one that is already there. There shouldn't be any different whatsoever. Then there's the old remote control and the new remote control. I see some similarities. So we are gonna borrow the batteries from the old remote control and put them in the new remote control. If they wanna leave there. I'm not certain on that. And put those batteries in. I can see these are some really cheap ones. I do think I remember getting these. Well, they probably still hold some power. Like that. Let's just turn on the TV. There is a button for that right over there. And this blue light that was here goes out. And does it show anything? There, it turns blue and it's searching for a signal. We haven't powered on this. We haven't powered on the box yet, so I just want to make sure that the TV is on so we get everything. I'm gonna on the mouse, plug in power. There. Hide the cable a little bit. Make it look nice. Okay, wonder if I can power it on from here. Power. Guess not. Power it on there. Let's see if anything happens. Ooh, Google TV. I didn't see that one coming. Android. Guess it's booting. There we are. Oh, this looks very cool. Let's see what we got. Should have some network connection. It has guessed the date up here, and well, the mouse works right away. Click to edit your location. Okay. The city I am in, let's just say Aarhus. Aarhus. Did it get that one? Apparently not. Maybe it hasn't got an internet connection yet. Let's see, where do we go? Settings. There we are. Let's see, network. What do we have? We have Ethernet connected, and it has gotten an IP. That's nice. Internet is connected. I would expect that would be great. Display. Well, it doesn't look like it's. So we need to do some. Let's do some screen resolution. There we are. Let's get that one. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it looks good. Let's zoom out the screen a little bit. They didn't make this really good. It's very hard to see the edges out here of where the screen should be. So I just need the screen to be the maximum size. Let's zoom in and make sure that I get everything. That's just about it. Let's say that's it. Don't need that. Let's see if we can browse the net on this thing. Is this a web browser? I guess it was. Let's go check this thing out on BANGGOOD's homepage. It's suggested right there. Toys and gadgets. Yes. And we'll just type in the name. It's an MXIII. Suggested right here. MXIII TV box. Let's see if that's the right one. Yep, they have some suggestions down here. I am pretty sure that this is the one that I just got from them. So, yeah, they don't really know what currency. It changes all the time, but this is a 400 kronas device, and it was, well, when I ordered it, it was $79. So I went right to the limit, and It has an S812 processor, it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it has 16 gigabytes of storage ROM thing, and it runs Android 5.1, gigabit Ethernet, quad core, and yeah, here are the specs of it. It's a 3G, is that? Does that add up? It doesn't say, but all this looks very familiar to what I'm looking at over at the computer, and the price is the same. Yes, so this must be the right box. It's more or less, I just got a new computer, right? It can do most of the things that a real computer can do. It's a little bit harder to type on. Here it says what the eMMC storage design is. Okay. Apparently the eMMC is a new chip to store the nano flash, but it's 3 times faster apparently. Then there is the Wi-Fi, and it's 2.4 GHz, 5.8 GHz, 2 GB of RAM, and 8 GB of eMMC flash. I'll go hunting and see what else I can find and show you. So scrolling around looking at different programs and web pages, I've already noticed that this is quite a lot faster than my old box. Or maybe it's just not as full of crap yet. It popped up and told me that there was a system update. There is a new driver for some wireless thing, apparently. Minor bug they have fixed, so I wanted to try that and record that. So we're gonna do that. And it tells me here that doing the update sure that there's enough power. Okay. It's like a weird double click though. It doesn't always get it when I type it the first time. When I click something, it wants 2 clicks. That is kind of annoying. So okay, now it's rebooting, as you can so clearly see on the screen. Oh, that's cool. It is slower at booting than my old device. I can see that. Oh, I guess one minor upgrade got to 93 updates. That was a lot. Okay, it's upgraded. Here is a nice view from the couch. I found a city that it would take up here, and I managed to set the time. Had to go in and change the time zone, so that is all good. But I need to change the keyboard. Even though I do prefer English as the language, I do from time to time need the Danish keyboard. So we're going in here to keyboard, and it's current keyboard, and I'm guessing here language for the keyboard. We need to select something else than English. So I need my Danish keyboard right there. No. So apparently do I need to shut this off before I can turn another one on? Yeah, okay. So input media English, let's turn that off, and now we have a Danish. Let's hope that's good. And there's a lot of more things. I'm not gonna mess with those before I find some kind of a problem. So let's try and see what the keyboard looks like now. Go back. You right click to go back. we can select the browser down here. I've been looking for other things on BANGGOOD's homepage. So if I click here, yeah. In Denmark we have these 3 letters over here. They're called E, Ø, Å, and we need those in Danish. So now they've been added to the keyboard because I changed it to Danish, and it says dansk down here, Danish. So that worked. Cool. Another thing that I found that probably more people will want to use. Let's just turn on this. This is a viewer. It looks at my local storage. We can just test that, and that's for showing films. And I actually have some TV series here. That I was watching when I was in India for the second time, I guess it was. And well, if you want to go back from this, you can't. There is a bottom menu down here. When you press here, you can go and start something else. There it is. And we go back to the home page. The other program is still open, but let's say I want to do the browser as well. I want to browse something. This takes a little bit. I changed to the wireless network just to try that out. But okay, I browsed something. I was looking at SDI to HDMI converters. So I'm ready to go on and watch my outsourced TV series. I have my little menu down here, and I can click here, and I have the other page that I was watching here. And now, yeah, apparently. So we go back to that, and we can resume watching that. Okay, resume. It's a really funny series. I saw it years ago. It was just on the SD card. So let's go see click the round thing here, and you go to the main page. Go to settings here and check network. Right now we have Wi-Fi connected right there. Click that. I'm connected to my Lone Tower Wi-Fi access point right there. So that's all good. It's not much information I get on that. I get a little bit. It says that the signal strength is excellent, but well, that's about it. What I found was that I was not able to connect the Wi-Fi network before I disconnected the Ethernet. So I had to take out the Ethernet port, and then it automatically connected to Wi-Fi. So let's just see what happens if I put back in the port here. I'm pretty sure that it will take over that connection. Now it's connected to Ethernet and it has disconnected Wi-Fi. Okay, that's apparently how that works. Now I have a few programs open here, and you can kind of scroll through them and see that I have the settings tabs open. I can go and close that down. Yeah, they get a little cross here, which means I can close them. And when I do, I go back to the home screen. My main purpose of using this box is really watching YouTube. So there's a nice big button right here that says online video. Click that. And there is Netflix, there is YouTube, there is the Kodi, which is a media center. I use that when I watch film. Not so much here, but at home I use that. Although in the older version, the eMMC version. But let's go to YouTube. Hopefully it remembers me. There we are. It's a little bit slow at loading, but it gets there every time, and you can see all the things that are recommended for me. So I can check my own box, and of course I have been in here watching how does this look on a TV. I can watch my videos and click something. Let's just click that one. Thank you. Of course you will let the ad run, right? and I can watch my videos. I don't usually do that, but... And welcome to my playhouse. And today I'm at work, and I'm actually late at work. I'm having trouble doing it all, so I have to work a little bit late. Yeah, thank you very much. It plays videos really well, so that's fantastic. I'm curious if I can change the quality of that. I can. I could not do that on the old box, but apparently on this box I can change the quality of the video being played. That's awesome. I've been watching too much crappy video on the old box. I don't know why I was not able to go over 360p. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna kill myself here. I don't usually watch my videos after editing. I watch quite enough of that.
So I have been playing with this for hours, and I just want to show you some of the stuff that I have found.
I went and I found IBM Mobile Systems Remote, and I installed that. We have that running right here, and I'm actually able to see some of the information of some of the servers I have out here. This one has nothing really because it's an IBM 3650 Model 1, and it's a little bit too old for this. But I found that I can actually go to the web page, and here I can see that the server is off right now. So we could go and turn on the server here. We can control a lot of things in here. We can see the event log. See, the server has been off since I have logged in successfully a couple of times. I can see some system settings here. Configured right, I could probably control some of my servers from my TV. So let's go out of this. Do you want to close? Yes, let's close the application. I wanted to see some films, so I went into the Kodi thing here, and I found some streaming services on it. I was actually looking at Kindergarten Cop 2, this one, with and I was actually looking at Kindergarten Cop number 2 with Dolph Lundgren, and that seemed to work pretty well. We can just try and start that. It's a lot of weird, I'm not totally sure if this is legal or not, but it's there and you can just press play more or less. Yeah, and it runs. I can just go forward a little bit. Yeah, let's see, there is Dolph. So that works perfectly fine. That's pretty awesome, right? Thank you, kids. So we will stop that. And I also went and got some movies. I tried to download some stuff, tried to get the new Superman versus Batman, or actually Batman versus Superman, and I was looking at, start from the beginning probably. It doesn't get a very good score, and well, I downloaded some
Kind of a really
bad camera edition, so that's not really worth watching. So I gotta stop that again. Then I went to see... Oh, that's a bad place. The new Deadpool. And that was also a really terrible... oh. Yeah, he's enjoying that. But that's really a bad edition too. Go see what else we got. Oh, I have to stop it every time. Stop it. And I just downloaded The Martians in a 4K edition. With H. And this is what it was supposed to be running, right? I don't know if I would really say that this is running smoothly. It's not able to run 4K films, and I don't know if it's the internet connection, but sometimes it's run. When the picture is not too wild, it runs pretty well, but as soon as there's just a little bit of action, it really doesn't run very well. So it claims that it can do H.265 and it claims that it can do 4K, but it really doesn't do them very well at the same time. I've been tinkering with this for a while, and I actually took the film that I downloaded, The Martian, which is a fantastic film. I found that in an H.265 compressed edition in 4K, and it is running here behind me, but it's in, well, ultra slow motion, so it's not really, it's just the picture is really great, but it's even worse than looking at the camera recorded stuff. So yeah, this box is not able to do both of them at the same time. I'm not gonna be downloading any more stuff. It does have a really awesome picture, but it's a bit slow. I tried all the different players I couldn't find on this box, and this one, which is the MX player that I'm guessing comes with the box itself, is the one that does the best. Some of the other ones, they run smoother, but none of them has this good picture quality. Too bad. Well, I can't really leave you there, can I? So I did something more. So here is me. So can this MX3 really do 4K video? Yeah, it can. I want to do a test. So this film is filming in 4K. So I'm transferring this film to the TV to try and play it there. So let's see how I run in 4K. I run fine in 4K. If we see up here, it says, oh, there's a commercial on now too. It says up here that we are hardware accelerating our picture. Oh, that's a fancy picture of me. Right there. It's actually using the hardware to decode the video that I recorded just a few minutes ago, and that runs really well and smooth, no problems whatsoever. But as soon as I try and play The Martian, it fails on me. I have to give it to the little box. It does run 4K, and it does run me very smoothly on the screen actually. So, well, that's just fine. Here is just the numbers. You can see this, the video resolution is 3840 times 2160, and this is recorded in H.264. That's the quality of the video that I record. The box also comes with a remote. There's a reason why my remote is just laying on top of the box usually. I don't use it. I just use a regular wireless mouse because I find it a lot more easier to use than this remote. For example, if I want to use the mouse on this remote, I need to use the arrow keys here, and it is doable. I can go click somewhere. We could go click play on this if I can hit it. I want to do a test. So this film, I can stop it again. We can go out of the film, I think. Yeah, go back like that. Yeah, it's a remote. It's not really that usable. It's very good for turning on and off the device, I guess. Yeah, and even then you have to go and, well, it's not really, it's not a good device for controlling the box, but well, it comes with the box. So what do I think? I think it's a marvelous box. Now I can watch YouTube videos in HD. I couldn't do that with the old box, so this is fantastic. I'm very happy about it. I want to say thank you for BANGGOOD for giving me this opportunity to upgrade my hardware and show it all to you. I do recommend these Android boxes, and I do recommend going to BANGGOOD's homepage and looking them over and see if there's something that would be really good for you. I use this a lot. When I come here to my playhouse, I normally use most of my Friday evening on the couch, looking the YouTube channels that I follow. I used to use this box right there. Now that is gonna be degraded. I'm gonna take it home to my apartment and use it there. And from now on, I'm gonna be using this box. at my Playhouse. More of these reviews will be coming your way because more companies has asked if I want to do something like this, and I'm trying to do so that you get to pick what we are going to be reviewing. This one is really old because this is months back in late March when they asked me. So I actually did another one, but I have been communicating with BANGGOOD. So we're going to be doing something similar again, and you get to pick this time what we're going to be reviewing. And there will be a giveaway of the reviewed product as well. So do go check this out. I can see that the price has dropped $20 since I ordered this, so it's a pretty good deal. The other one I have in the window, I think I paid over $100 for that. So now you can get an even better one for $60. That's cheap, and I must say I've gotten a lot of good use out of the red one, and I'm gonna be continuing that somewhere else. Now it's the BANGGOOD box. Now it's the BANGGOOD box that is gonna be doing all the hard work here at my Playhouse and my home entertainment YouTube watching. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Links in the description, and have a nice day. Bye bye.